Would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. Do you want to stay on Earth with creatures who live there are not quite unique? They like to mostly eat, talk, and sleep. A human being is one of many types. They are the strangest of all prototypes. But if you dare and try to give it a glance, you could be happy there by chance. So would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. You could be swinging on a star. Could be swinging on a star.
Evie? Evie? Just a minute, Mom. There's someone at the door.
Don't ask.
Is it okay if I go over to Lindsay's?
Oh, sure it is. Right after you fold the clothes.
Oh, Mom, do I have to? I just folded the clothes last week.
That's true. But guess what happened? We wore them, they got dirty, we washed them. Now they have to be folded again. It's a vicious circle.
I have to do everything around here. Evie fold the laundry. Evie take out the trash. Evie feed the dog.
Evie, we don't have a dog.
Yeah, but if we did, you know we'd have to feed it.
Big news, everybody. Royalty is visiting Marlowe this weekend. Guess who it is?
Oh, Prince Charles and Lady Di?
No.
Andrew and Fergie.
Uh-uh.
The Dukes of Hazzard?
Give up? It's His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince of Mandeville.
Mandeville? Well, how am I supposed to guess that? I've never even heard of the place.
Well, neither have I. But I heard he's looking for places to spend some of his billions, and it's my job as mayor to get him interested in Marlowe.
Billions?
Here's my plan, Donna. He probably gets tired of eating great food in classy places, so I thought I'd bring him to your house instead.
Thank you, Kyle.
You know what I mean. You can cater the reception, and you have the pleasure of meeting a typical American family. I already spoken to his aides, and they said he'd love it.
Okay, I'll do it. Ooh, imagine that, a real-life prince in my house. Wait till I tell Evie, she'll be thrilled.
Oh, Mom, do I have to? I already have important plans for Saturday.
Like what?
I've got a date with the new box boy from the supermarket.
You are turning down a chance to meet royalty to go out with a guy who bags Fruit Loops? Evie, I'm talking about a real-life prince.
And I'm talking about a real-life Greek god. If it was any other night.
No, I'm sorry. This is a wonderful cultural opportunity, and I don't want you to miss it.
Yes, Master. Whatever you say, Master.
That's better. Okay, Buzz. The prince will be here any minute. I want to brush up on a few things.
Start your brushes.
First of all, I want you to show me the proper way to address the prince.
Absolutely. It is an honor to meet you, Your Royal Highness.
Highness. Your Royal Highness.
Oh, there's no need to call me that. I'm only the waiter.
How's everything going, Kyle?
Oh, great. Oh, this is a big day for Marlowe, Donna. I mean, with the prince's investment, we'll be able to redevelop all of downtown area.
Do you really think you can get him to invest?
Well, sure. I hear he's a big movie fan. So all I have to do is impress him by dropping a few names of celebrities I've rubbed elbows with, like Clint Eastwood.
Kyle, you've never rubbed elbows with Clint Eastwood.
I have, too. We sat next to each other in a movie, and he kept hogging the armrest.
Evie, honey, why don't you join the party?
Mom, this party's for adults. Can't I do something exciting like algebra homework or reorganizing my sock drawer?
Trust me, you're going to have a good time.
That's him. All right, that's it. Up, everybody. Remember, it's royalty.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Majesty, Crown Prince and heir to the throne, ruler of the Congress of Knights, keeper of the flame of truth, guardian of the soul of justice.
I bet it takes him forever to sign checks.
His Royal Highness, Prince Cornelius.
Gets longer every time, doesn't it?
You said he was a prince, but you didn't say he was a prince.
Oh, allow me to introduce you to your hostess, Mrs. Donna Garland.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Your Royal Highness. I mean, Your Royal Highness.
You were closer the first time.
Your Royal Highness, this is my daughter, Evie.
Charmed to meet you.
Hi, Prince. I'm Kyle Applegate, Mayor of Marlowe, Treasurer of the Rotary Club, and Sultan of the Silver Screen.
You're in the movies?
I was once very close to Clint Eastwood.
Eastwood. Hey, this is a wonderful coincidence. I'm playing tennis with Clint tomorrow. Perhaps you'd like to come along. I'm sure he'd be very glad to see you again.
Oh, gee, I'd love to, but if it weren't for this old injury. Tennis neck.
Your Highness, would you like some champagne?
Oh, please. I am a professionally trained waiter. Here you go, Bob.
Thank you very much. I can see that you and I have the same taste in clothing. Do you shop at Sammy's Discount Sashes?
Bye-bye, thanks for coming.
Then I made this science fiction western called Mars Needs Womanfolk. I played a cowboy who was kidnapped by a UFO. Say, I'm not boring you, am I?
Oh, well, to be
Some
honest,
hors d'oeuvres, Your Highness?
Thank you. It's Evie, isn't it?
Okay, so in the flying saucer, there's me, George Kennedy, and that guy that played Goober on the Andy Griffith Show.
Boy, the prince is a real stiff, isn't he?
Are you kidding? He's a royal hunk.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Your Hunkness. I mean, Your Highness. Please forgive me, Prince Cornelius.
It's okay. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I was only joking. And please, call me Neil.
I didn't know royalty joked.
Well, unfortunately, that's what everybody thinks. But we can be pretty wild and crazy guys. You know Prince Charles' ears? They're rubber. He bought them at a joke shop.
Get out of town.
What? How dare you tell a prince to get out of town?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that really.
Got you again.
Boy, you princes are tricky.
Evie, can you do me a favor? I'm very hungry.
Sure, would you like some pate or caviar?
I would like a real American delicacy, like Oreos.
You got it. Your Oreo, sir. That's not how you eat it.
No?
No. You break it apart, lick off the white stuff, then eat the cookie.
Only in America.
The only problem is, if you eat the white stuff alone, you can go to jail.
Really?
Gotcha.
Thank you, Evie,
For what?
for treating me like a real person.
Oh, that's nothing.
Would you do me the honor of being my escort for the evening?
I'd love to.
Isn't it nice of the prince to make Evie feel part of the party?
It sure is. This is their fourth dance.
You have a wonderful sense of humor, Evie. And you're warm and honest and very beautiful.
Neil, I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll be my bride.
Oh, no, you're not gonna get me again.
I'm not joking, Evie. Will you marry me?
Don't they look cute together? You know, I think every girl should dance with a handsome prince at least once in her life.
Not now, Donna. Maybe later.
Mom, this is the best night of my life.
Aren't you glad I made you come?
I sure am.
Evie? Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement to make. Evie Garland has consented to be my wife.
Mirror, mirror in my hand, who's the fairest in the land? I'm going to live the royal life when I split to become the prince's wife.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're only 14.
But Mom, in Neil's country, it's legal to get married at 14.
Evie. Honey, sit down. Now, honey, I know that Neil is a very good-looking young man. Oh, and he's incredibly wealthy. And he can give you everything you've ever dreamed of. But why would you want to marry him? Let me rephrase that.
Mom, how many princes do you think are going to ask me to marry them?
Oh, Evie, this whole thing is crazy.
You're right, Mom. Maybe I should be like a normal person and marry a guy from another planet.
I hate when you do that. But now that you brought your father up, why don't we tell him your little plan and see what he has to say about it? Troy? Troy, are you there?
Donna! Honey, is that you?
Yes, Evie has something she'd like to tell you.
Hi, baby. What's going on?
Well, I met this really rad guy, and he really likes me, and I really like him, and... Well, he's asked me to marry him, and I said yes.
Now you're in for it.
I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Who is this? Please put my husband on the line.
Now, look. Evie's old enough to know her own mind. If she thinks she's ready for marriage, well, who are we to say?
Are you crazy?
Donna, I think you're overreacting. I mean, if it'll make you feel better, why don't we take a look into Evie's future and you'll see how happy she'll be.
Can you really do that, Dad?
We're way advanced up here, honey. Listen, we've been having win, lose, or draw up here for 14 years. You people just got it.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Royal Court of Mendeville, announcing Prince Cornelius and Princess Evie. Short enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what happened to the fancy chairs? Nice to see you all again. Our first order of business, the new royal edict. It is no longer necessary to bow and kiss our feet. From now on, we'll be doing the kissing for everybody.
Isn't he handsome? And look at the beautiful gown I'm wearing. And look at you, Mom.
Well, I have to admit, I do look pretty good. You probably made me Queen Mother or Grand Duchess.
Yeah.
What is the royal scrub woman doing in the throne room? The princess wants you to mop the kitchen floor.
Then I just mopped it last week.
That's right. And guess what happened? We walked on it, it got dirty, and now it has to be mopped again. It's a vicious circle.
Ladies and gentlemen of the royal court, may we present for your laughing pleasure the official royal court jester. And now, here's Buzzy.
Thank you very much, Ito Kain. Thank you so much. You know, I just got off the road. As a matter of fact, how many people saw me laying in the road as you came in tonight? Oh, thank you very much. I'm okay now. Thank you so much. What a pleasure to be playing the Palace. You ought to have seen the last place I played. I mean, it was a real dungeon. But I had them screaming. Thank you so much.
I love that guy. Take him out and have him beheaded. If that's okay with you, dear.
Yes, my beloved, but first I think we should give him to the royal torturer.
Excellent idea.
Send in the royal torturer.
He's all yours. Show him no mercy. Do your worst.
Did I tell you about the time I starred in a World War II surf movie? It was called Beach Blanket Banzai. It starred me and Ed Funicello and that guy Fuji from McHale's Navy. Anyway, we were...
On to more pleasant business.
Oh, yes.
It's time to give you your anniversary presents.
Anniversary presents, but we've only been married 3 days.
I know. I'm sorry I'm late. Here, my darling, is the first of your 3 gifts.
Oh, honey, it's beautiful. What's this? Why, it says it was once worn by Cleopatra.
What? The salesman didn't say anything about this being secondhand.
That's all right, dear. I love it anyway.
This should make up for it. For your second gift, I bought you something new.
New clothes?
No, New York. It's the key to the city. And last but not least, I present my beautiful new wife with her third and final gift.
A polo mallet? But I don't play polo.
You will now. On your new pony!
A pony?
Yes, Evie! It's the all-new Shetland 500. A full 1 horsepower, Corinthian leather saddle, and 4 on the floor. And it's all yours, compliments of... me, Prince Cornelius.
Dad, this is so great.
Thanks a lot, Troy. That's the last time I go to you for advice.
There's a little more. Want to see?
That won't be necessary.
Sure, Dad. Roll 'em. This has been such a wonderful day. I'm exhausted. What do you say we get into some regular clothes, order a pizza, and watch some TV? My favorite show's on.
Charlemagne in charge? You shouldn't be wasting your time on such nonsense. Besides, you have work to do.
Work?
Yes. Need you to take out the garbage, set the table, and feed the pony.
Don't we have staff to do those things?
Of course we do, but I like them done with love. That's why I married you.
Well, I have to do everything around here.
No, you don't. You'll have my 5 other wives to help you. Evie, I'd like you to meet Betty, Beverly, Bonnie, Belinda, and Bubbles. Girls, this is Evie. Oh, and one more thing. Could you change your first name for me? It'd save me a bundle on fixing the monogram towels.
What?
Come on, honey. We've only got 92 more shirts to fold.
It's good to be the prince.
Dad, Neil and I were supposed to be like a fairy tale. What happened?
I think maybe the reason they call them fairy tales is because they aren't real.
What does that mean?
Well, in real life, there are responsibilities, obligations, chores. Things seem to balance out. Every time you have to fold the laundry, there's always someone there to tell you they love you. Like your dad and me. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Royal Scrubwoman. Dad, thanks for not letting me make a big mistake. You're the best.
Good night, my princess.
Hello? Oh, hi, Neil. No, I'm sorry. I haven't changed my mind. I can't marry you, but thanks for asking. Sure, I'd like to see you again. When can you come over?
How about now?
Now would be fine.
Put this in the rolls. The white one, not the blue one.
Boy, I have to do everything around here.
I just wanted to come by in person and say goodbye. And to bring you a little gift.
Cleopatra's necklace?
No, it's my class ring.
University of Brooklyn?
Yes, well, I was going to go to Oxford, but they talk funny.
Thank you, Neil. Oh, I've got something for you, too. Close your eyes. Put out your hands. Okay, open them.
Oreos. You think cookies are a fitting gift for a prince?
What?
Gotcha.
Would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. Do you want to stay on Earth with creatures who live there are not quite unique? They like to mostly eat, talk, and sleep. A human being is one of many types. They are the strangest of all prototypes, but if you dare and try to give it a glance, you could be happy there by chance. So would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. You could be swinging on a star. Could be swinging on a star.
Hey guys, here I come. Are you ready for a big surprise?
Ready.
Put down those papers. Here I come. Sis boom ba, sis boom bay. We're gonna win, win, win today. Sis boom ba, sis boom beer. I can't remember the rest of the cheer. Yay, Marlowe!
All right, Donna.
Oh, my old high school cheerleader outfit. Boy, does this bring back memories.
Yeah, those were the good old days, huh? Nothing to do on a Saturday afternoon but sit around, watch football, and eat hot dogs.
Uncle Bino, you do that now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Vino, I can't believe it. Our high school reunion's only 2 days away. Look what I dug up this afternoon, all covered in cobwebs and dust.
Dick Clark's birth certificate?
Our high school yearbook. Evie, look. Here I am.
Donna Froelich. Glee Club, cheerleader. Runner-up, Miss Perfect Posture.
I got beat out by Fran Del Monaco.
Oh, Fran and your mom hated each other all through high school.
That's not true. We also hated each other all through elementary school.
Here she is. Fran Del Monaco. Wow, she was pretty. And such perfect posture. Ooh, sorry, Mom.
Look what you had the nerve to write in my book. To the cutest, sweetest girl in our class. And to you, too, Donna.
Look what this guy wrote. There are tulips in the garden. There are tulips in the park. But the tulips I like best are your tulips in the dark.
Robbie Jamison.
Robbie Jamison? Oh, Mom, I forgot to tell you he called this morning.
Oh?
Who is he?
Your mom's old boyfriend.
You had a boyfriend?
Contrary to popular belief, I wasn't born married.
What was he like?
Robbie? He was sweet. Sort of quiet and shy. Oh, but he had no ambition. Last I heard, he was working at a taco stand in New Mexico.
In the high school yearbook, he was voted most likely to wear a paper hat.
Well, Robbie. But yeah, Evie just told me. I'd love to see you. But tomorrow night would be fine. Right, Robbie. Fine, Robbie. Bye, Robbie. You'll never guess who that was.
Frank.
Robbie's in town for the reunion. He's coming over tomorrow night. Huh, imagine. Robbie Jamison after all these years. I wonder what he looks like today.
Your mom's old boyfriend is coming over? Uh-oh. Divorce court, here you come. Don't be crazy. My mom's happily married. It doesn't matter. Look what happened to Lila Van Schuyler. Who's Lila Van Schuyler? Well, she's the lady from my favorite soap opera. Lila Van Schuyler and her husband, Tyler Van Schuyler, were deliriously happy for years and years until Lila fell in love with Ramon, the Roto-Rooter man. That's just a stupid soap opera. And besides, our drain works great. Yeah, you're right. It's probably stupid. I didn't mean to upset you. You didn't upset me. Who's upset? I'm not the least bit upset. Then how come you're putting ketchup on your ice cream? Have you ever heard of a tomato split?
Oh, Evie, clean up this mess. Robbie will be here any minute.
How come you're all dressed up?
I'm not all dressed up. I've worn this outfit 1,000 times.
And how come it's still got the price tag on it?
It's my Minnie Pearl look.
And then how come you're wearing your dangly earrings? You always save the dangly stuff for special occasions.
I do not. Why, just last week, I wore them when the Roto-Rooter man came over. Besides, this is a special occasion. Robbie's an old friend.
An old boyfriend.
Oh, honey, that's all in the past. I'm a happily married woman. Believe me, impressing Robbie Jamison is the furthest thing from my mind. Oh, my gosh, that's him. I don't have my lip gloss on. Evie, get the door.
Let him be dorky. Please let him be dorky.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Dorky. Jamison. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm not Mr. Jamison. I'm his chauffeur. He wanted me to make sure this was the correct address. This is it, sir.
Oh, my gosh. Is that Mr. Jamison's limousine?
One of them.
You all, Hudson.
Thank you, sir.
Well, well. You must be Evie.
You must be loaded.
Robbie Jamison. Oh, you look fantastic.
So do you, Donna. But then you always did.
Well, thank you. Please come in.
Mr. Jamison, will your wife be joining us?
Oh, I'm not married.
Rats.
I wish my husband Troy were here so you could meet him, but unfortunately he's out of town on business.
But he could come home unexpectedly any minute.
I'll get us some coffee. Evie, why don't you keep Mr. Jamison entertained?
Like I say, my 6'4" muscle-bound father could come storming through that front door in a jealous rage.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah. My father is an insanely jealous man. Why, once he shot a guy for just looking into my mother's eyes.
He did?
Oh, yeah, and that was just her optometrist.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Here we go. Evie, honey, don't you have some homework to finish?
It can wait.
No, it can't. Upstairs, young ladies.
Pleasure talking with you, Evie.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Robbie Jamison, it's so great to see you. So tell me, are you still in the taco business?
No, I've been dabbling in real estate.
Oh?
You know, Jamison Towers in New York, Jamison Plaza in Chicago, Jamison Igloos in Alaska.
You're the Robbie Jamison?
Well, I dropped the "the."
Boy, you have come a long way.
What can I say? I've struggled and sweated my way up to the top, climbing the ladder of life rung by rung. Now, I'm not only exceedingly wealthy, I'm also great at climbing ladders. So how's life been treating you, Donna?
Oh, well, I've been blessed with a beautiful daughter, a successful business, and a wonderful husband.
Yes, Evie told me about him.
Oh.
Is Dad home yet?
No, why would you ask that?
I thought I heard him sharpening his axe.
Cute kid.
Adorable. Now, Robbie, I want you to tell me what you've been doing all of these years, how you went from tacos to tycoon.
Oh, you don't want to hear about that.
Sure I do.
Well, it all started at that little drive-through taco stand. Just me, some guacamole, and a dream. So then I leveraged it 70% with an 8.5% fixed mortgage while my interest was compounding daily. Of course, you wouldn't believe the tax consequences.
Oh, those pesky tax consequences.
So then I took all the profits from my gold futures and put them into pork bellies. And that was just the beginning.
Just the beginning?
Then I amortized the long-term capital gains, factoring in the growth potential. The rest is history. Would you look at the time? I've been talking for 3 hours.
4.
You must be bored silly.
No, I found the whole thing fascinating.
Really? I could have sworn I saw you dozing off during my 1982 tax return.
No, I was up. I do some of my best listening with my eyes shut.
Well, I really must go.
Well, if you must, you must.
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, my foot fell asleep, too. I'm fine, really. No problem.
Oh, Donna, I've been talking for hours and I haven't said what I really came to say.
You haven't? I mean, you haven't?
Let me put it this way. There are tulips in the garden and tulips in the park. But the tulips I love best are your tulips in the dark.
Robbie, what are you doing?
Oh, Donna, I've never stopped loving you.
Robbie, please. You don't seem to understand. My husband and I are very much in love.
Yeah? Well, so were Liz and Dick, and Sonny and Cher, and Lila and Tyler Van Skyler. Marry me, and I'll build you your own hotel. I'll call it the Donna Venture. A sports complex, the Donna Dome.
I'm sorry, Robbie. I'm very flattered, but there's absolutely, positively no way I'm going to marry you.
Don't give me your answer now. You can say yes at the reunion.
I bet your pork bellies.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Troy.
What's happening, darling?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nobody came over last night. Absolutely no Robbie. I mean, nobody.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine. What's going on with you?
Nothing much.
All right, I'll tell you. What's the use? I can't deceive you. Troy, last night, my old boyfriend Robbie came over, and he talked about equity financing and 70% leveraging. And then he kissed me and asked me to marry him. Oh, I know it sounds crazy, but somehow I feel guilty over the whole thing.
Hey, you got nothing to feel guilty about. I'd be surprised if men weren't attracted to you. I know you're a one alien woman.
Then you're not mad?
Only at myself for not being there. But here's the next best thing. Pucker up.
Oh, Troy. You've still got it. Oh, I'm in love with the most wonderful guy in the world. Boy, can he kiss. Hi, honey. Here's your breakfast.
Great. A nice crispy bowl of Cascade.
Oh, gee, I guess I have my mind on other things.
No kidding. Couldn't believe it, Lindsay. They were kissing. 1 lip or 2? All 4. Cheer up. You won't be losing a father. You'll be gaining a limousine. I don't care about a crummy car. All I care about is my mom and dad staying together. If only your mom had bad glands. What do you mean? Well, on my soap opera, Lila Van Skyler came down with a rare glandular condition and really started gaining weight. She finally got so big they had to let out the swimming pool. Anyhow, after she lost her looks, Ramon the Roto-Rooter man dumped her faster than a speeding plunger. Really? Yeah, but there's no way on earth your mom will lose her looks by tonight. Wanna bet?
Look fantastic, sis.
Oh, thanks. How's my posture?
Perfect.
I can't wait to see Fran Delmonico. I heard she had 5 kids in 7 years. Ooh, she must be one big stretch mark.
Well, you know, I really hate these reunions, though. I never know what to say.
Oh, it's simple, Bino. Just pick out something positive about the person and compliment them on it.
Hi, Jerry. I see your face cleared up.
Maybe you should just say hi.
Oh, Donna.
Buddy Reynolds, how are you?
Great.
Well, what have you been doing all these years?
Working.
Where at?
Xerox. Everybody's been saying how terrific you look. Oh, you are always the prettiest girl in the class. Except for Fran Delmonico, of course.
Of course.
Say, why don't I call you and we'll talk about old times, huh?
Do you have my number?
No.
Good.
Hey, don't let him bother you, Donna. He's just a jerk. Jerk. Hey, here's Ellis Barmeister. This guy used to put spiders in my lunchbox and shaving cream in my sneakers, crazy glue on my chair.
I don't remember him.
Sure you do. He was my best friend. Hey, Ellis!
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Robbie.
Did you change your mind about marrying me?
Afraid not.
Not even if I throw in 3 houses and a hotel on Boardwalk?
Sorry, Robbie. Do not pass go.
Well, if it isn't Jose Rodriguez? Donna, you're even more beautiful today than you were in high school. What I really admire is how you've managed to keep your figure.
Well, it hasn't been easy.
Sorry to do this to you, Mom, but I've got no other choice.
Really, just one shrimp and I blow up like a balloon.
Wow. You're not kidding about that shrimp.
Excuse us. Donna, what happened?
Well, I have been retaining a little water lately.
Well, Donna, I was just talking to Fran Delmonico, and she's coming over to say hi.
Oh, no. I'm out of here.
Let's go. It's just...
Why, Donna! You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Why, that facelift of the month club really works.
I hear they're taking the class picture.
Oh?
You could be the front row.
Attention! Time to announce the winner of the Girl Who's Changed the Least Award, Donna Garland. And the winner of the Guy Who's Changed the Most Award, Jose Rodriguez.
Evie.
Hi, Mom. Having fun?
Somehow I knew you were here. Get me out of here. Evie, why did you do this to me?
Mom, I had to make you look dumpy so Mr. Jamison wouldn't like you anymore. I couldn't let you and Dad break up.
Break up? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. I saw you and Mr. Jamison kissing.
You saw that? Honey. Honey, what you saw was Mr. Jamison kissing me. I didn't kiss him back. I swear on a stack of yearbooks, my lips were hermetically sealed.
Then you don't love him?
Of course not.
Not even with all this money?
Oh, honey, I wouldn't trade your father's love for all the money in the galaxy.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, Evie. Oh, our love is bigger than money or worldly goods. The only thing it's not bigger than is me.
Mom, we better get back to the party before it's over.
Don't worry, it's not over till I sing. Would you mind leaving me back to the way I looked before? Good. I can see my feet again. Well, let's go inside. I've got some explaining to do.
Am I hallucinating, or did you just lose 300 pounds in 2 minutes?
I did, yes. Yes. You see, I was testing out an inflatable bodysuit for my brother's health club. You fill it with hot air, and it melts away those excess pounds.
Does? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Would you believe yesterday I weighed 800 pounds?
Would you two excuse us? Robbie, I'd like to talk to you. Robbie, I know how much you care about me, and I'm touched. Believe me, I know what it's like to be crazy about someone you can't be with. But, Robbie, I promise you someday you're going to forget me. I know it won't be easy. It could take months, years.
Coming, Robbykins?
Seconds.
Robbie has just asked me to marry him.
Oh, how nice.
He's going to name an airline after me.
Franz World Airlines.
Come on, Mom. Let's get some shrimp.
Oh, no way, Jose.
Would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. Do you want to stay on Earth with creatures who live there are not quite unique? They like to mostly eat, talk, and sleep. A human being is one of many types. They are the strangest of all prototypes, but if you dare and try to give it a glance, you could be happy there by chance. So would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. You could be swinging on a star. Could be swinging on a star.
Chris, of all the science projects you could have picked, why did you decide to build a shortwave radio?
This is not just a radio, Evie. This is an electronic management system that will operate every electrical outlet in your kitchen.
I feel like Alexander Graham Bell and Henry Ford felt when they invented the car phone. Lindsay, did you go to all your history classes this year?
Silence, please. Okay. Now, this button will open your refrigerator.
Great going, Chris.
Let me make a small adjustment. Now watch your fan.
Oh, how fun. I'll bet if I close the refrigerator, the radio will come on. can't. Move over, macaroni. Make way for Marconi.
Hi, kids. What's going on?
Science project, Mom.
Oh.
Oh, I should have turned left at Saturn.
Saturn? It must be a spaceship.
Antarius 7069 to Planet Control. Antarius, you read me?
Mom, did you hear that? The voice on the radio said Antarius. It's Dad. He's coming back.
What? She said, hey, Rad, how about a snack?
No, Mom, don't open. The refrigerator. The radio's dead.
Now what's going on?
It's the police. Let's go see. Mom, the voice on the broadcast said Antarius.
It couldn't have been. Let's go see what all the commotion's about.
He said Antarius. I know he said Antarius. It's the police, Mrs. Garland.
Mayor Applegate's with them.
Emergency! Emergency! The town's on full alert. Where's the TV?
Right here, Your Honor.
Quick, Channel 5. The 5 o'clock news is on.
Kyle, what is going on here?
Will you see?
Time for the news at 5. And now, sitting in for anchorman Dick Stratton, here's our very own, the mayor of Marlowe, Kyle Applegate.
Thank you. And please try to hold your applause until the end of our news.
I taped this an hour ago.
First, the regrettable story of the arrest of anchorman Dick Stratton earlier today. But you can't let those jaywalking tickets pile up on you like that, Dick. Fortunately, I was here to fill in. Okay. What's next? Important bulletin. An unidentified flying object was spotted over Marlowe.
Mom, this is real. And you and I know where that spaceship is from. Shh, shh, shh.
For an eyewitness report, we take you live to Yankee Point, where the UFO was first seen. Mr. Eyewitness?
Please, call me I.
Okay, I.
It's Buzz. He's the one that saw the UFO.
Don't get excited. Buzz is also the one who saw Abraham Lincoln at the Sizzler last week.
Can you describe what you saw?
Yes. Next question.
What did the spaceship look like?
Have you ever seen a cylinder with triangles at either end?
Yes.
Well, look nothing like that.
Did it look like a flying saucer?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Place settings can't fly, can they?
More news in a moment.
Well, what do you think?
About the UFO?
No. What do you think about me, Anchorman Applegate? Pretty good job, huh? And let me keep the blazer.
Donna, what's going on? The police are out front.
Kyle's on television.
Well, they shouldn't arrest him for that. Just give him a heavy fine.
Bina, haven't you heard? Purple people eaters right here in our midst.
Have I heard? Look, it's in the Inquirer. Even President Reagan saw it.
Let me see this.
The spaceship is from Antarius. I know it's Dad. He's come home. I've got to get to the queue.
I'll go with you. Excuse us, everybody.
Wait, Donna. I do the weather next.
What happened to the weatherman?
Illegally parked. I had his car towed away.
Couldn't he get a ride?
He was in it.
Hey, Mayor, look. Elvis spotted a UFO. And on page 6, the UFO spotted Elvis.
Let me see this. We should have had this in the news.
Oh, Mom, I'm scared. I hope he isn't there. Please don't be on Antarius. Please don't be there. Dad? Dad?
Hello, this is Troy. I'm not in right now. Please leave your name and the planet you are calling from at the sound of the whistle.
It's his answering machine. He must be here. The UFO that landed is Dad's. He's in Marlowe.
So at Dodger Stadium today, it was a final of 6-3.
Well, Kyle, who won?
6.
So, Kyle, what's the latest on the UFO landing?
I think there is a space person among us this very moment. He could be frightening. He could be dangerous. He could be here.
How do you do?
Buzz, do you know you scared me half to death?
As a matter of fact, I do. You know you scared me half to death with that horrible bad breath. Everybody, come on now.
Scotty, beam me out of here.
Well, voters, I gotta run. But before I leave, good night and good luck.
Now, who can that be?
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
It's the day I've lived for. Fingers to your stuff. Dad, I knew you'd come. I knew it. This is the happiest day of my life. Mom.
Troy, is that you?
Boy, these suits are stuffy.
Who are you?
Who are you? Is that any way to greet your grandfather?
Grandfather?
Is it Papa Zelig?
You must be Donna, my daughter-in-law. Oh, I'm so pleased to meet you.
Well, Evie, this is your grandfather from Antarius. Troy has told me so much about you.
He obviously didn't tell you that I catch cold when I stand in a draft.
Oh, excuse me, Dad.
Who are these stiffs?
Friends.
You ought to meet new people. Pretty neat, huh? I did my homework on how to dress for California.
Grandpa, forgive me. But on your planet, are you familiar with the word nerd?
Negative.
Then may I say you look like a great nerd.
Well, thank you, Evie. Who's that?
He's my brother.
Sorry, Donna. These things happen.
Oh, I forgot to unfreeze him.
Ah! What happened? Who's the nerd?
Oh, thank you. Freezing time is one of Antarius's greatest achievements in modern science. Without it, we'd never be able to do this. Well, anyway, we left Antarius 3 months ago. We would have been here sooner if it wasn't for the Milky Way.
The galaxy?
The candy bar. It melted all over my control panel. We were lost for days.
We? Is there someone else with you?
Yeah, my navigator, Kleinman. My darling daughter-in-law, you cannot imagine what this trip would be like without Kleinman. Unbearable.
Well, you both must stay with us.
Oh, we'd be pleased to, but Kleinman must stay in the spaceship in case there's an emergency.
Grandpa, where is your spaceship?
Look, I'll show you. I got lucky. I found a great parking place. Right over there.
But I don't see anything.
Exactly. That's because I made it invisible.
You can make things invisible?
Watch this.
That's incredible.
It doesn't work on our planet anymore. Everyone can do it.
Where are you?
Over here.
Now where are you?
Right next to you, you beautiful, beautiful nerd, you.
We'd better figure out how to get our friends unfrozen so we can spend some time with your grandfather.
I've got it. Zelig, may I borrow your spacesuit?
Okay, but you be careful. It's an original Bill Blastoff.
Okay, when I put on the space helmet, you unfreeze everybody. Break!
Wait a minute. What about Grandpa?
Oh, no problem.
That's fantastic.
Okay, Evie. Hit the frost.
Watch out. He could be armed.
Just planted on the frequent flyer program?
Okay, everyone, I think we've had enough with visitors from outer space for one day. Bye-bye.
Hey, what an interesting tree. Pretty leaves. Did you see that? Your tree hit me.
Bye, Kyle.
Tree, leave me alone. By the way, I loved you in Roots. Thank you very much, Utokain. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Lindsay, you want to lift home? I invented a remote control skateboard.
No, thanks. I think I'll just crawl.
Well, Dad, make a great family tree.
Ask you.
Oh, sorry. It's untied.
Thank you.
Sorry I missed your call, Angel. I was at mud wrestling.
Mud wrestling? With girls in bikinis?
No, it's the wrestling team from the planet Mud. We beat them.
Atta boy, son.
So, Pop, what's your favorite thing on Earth?
Frisbees.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
I'll say, especially with ketchup.
When are you coming back, Pop? You've been gone for months.
Wish I could stay longer. But Kleinman says we must lift off by 0700 hours tomorrow.
Oh, please stay longer, Dad. You've come such a long way.
I'm sorry, Donna. I wish I could. But I do have a great surprise for my Earth family.
Hey, what's up your sleeve, Dad?
I want to bring Evie back to Antarius with me.
Dad, that is a real surprise. There could be a lot of problems with that, Evie. What do you think?
Dad, I want to do it. I'll come to Antarius with Grandpa.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Evie?
Come in.
Oh, you're packed already.
What do you take for a trip to another planet?
Well, clothes would be nice. Twinkie. Oh, no, you've had this since you were 3?
Mom, do you think I made the right decision?
Not taking Twinkie? Sure you should.
No, you know what I mean.
Well, honey, I know I could stop you, but it wouldn't be fair to you or your father.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Can a grandfather come in?
Sure. Mom and I were just talking. Grandpa, you kidder.
Don't worry. My bark is worse than my bite. Just wanted to say goodnight. What a strange room.
You have everything you need in the guest room, Dad?
Well, actually, I was trying to sleep, but that bed is so cold.
Cold?
Yeah. Oh, well, it's beautiful with the pink tile and all.
Grandpa, you're trying to sleep in the bathtub.
This planet is crazy. Next, you'll tell me I should have never eaten that candy bar called Zest.
Dad, don't you have bathtubs on Antarius?
Well, they're not necessary. We don't have what you call water.
Well, how do you stay clean?
We also don't have dirt.
Gosh, things sure sound weird on your planet.
You're going to love it.
I'm sure I will, Grandpa.
Well, I spoke to Kleinman. The ship will be ready on schedule. Good night, kids.
Good night, Grandpa. Did you see what he did?
He's something else, all right. Well, you'd better get some sleep. You've got a big day tomorrow.
Oh, Mom, I miss you already.
Well, let's not think about it. Good night, my little girl.
Good night. Dad, I really need to talk to you.
Evie, are you up? Evie, Granddad is dressed and ready to go. Come on, honey. Wake up. You overslept. Evie, come on. You'll miss your plane. Your spaceship. Come on. Wake up.
Good morning. I'll get the bags. Donna, they're empty.
What?
Mom, I'm not going.
Not going?
Hey, all right. Welcome back, kiddo. Oh, I better tell Zelig, huh?
Honey, what happened?
I talked to Dad last night. And he said he wants more than anything for the three of us to be together. But here on Earth where we belong. He said up there on Antares I'd be a misfit. Besides, I'd be a misfit anywhere without you.
Oh, honey. I never, ever want to stand in the way of you meeting your dad. But I am so glad you're not going.
So Dad knows, and he thinks it's best.
Well, I don't. We were going to have so much fun together, eating Frisbees and sleeping in the tub.
Sounds tempting.
I'll teach you how to walk through walls and make yourself invisible.
Oh, Grandpa. There's no one I would rather walk through a wall with than you. But I can't.
I'll give you $1 if you got $1.
Grandpa.
I'm really sorry you're not going with me. I've only known you for one day, and I know I'm going to miss you so badly. I can imagine how much your mom would miss you. So you're doing the right thing. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted you to have something very special from our planet. This is half of what we call an Enoch. This is for you. Your father has the other half.
What's it for?
Well, you ask your father. He'll explain what you do with it.
Oh. Who's that? Oh, quick. Zelig, hide. Turn yourself into a tree. Do something.
No, don't worry. That's Kleinman. We're ready to go.
Oh.
Good morning. I'm Kleinman. Is Zelig... is Captain Zelig ready?
That's Kleinman?
Oh, I wish I were going.
Space is hell. Well, goodbye, my earthly family.
I love you, Grandpa Zelig.
Well, you don't have to call me Grandpa Zelig. Just call me Mr. Z.
Oh, quick. Let's go watch him take off.
Do you think we'll be able to see them? The ship's invisible.
Maybe if we look really hard.
Listen, you can hear the jet motors.
Are you sorry you're not going?
A little.
I can imagine how much your mom would miss you. You're doing the right thing.
Would you like to swing on a star? Take some moonbeams home in a jar and be better than you are. Do you want to stay on Earth with creatures who live there are not quite unique? They like to mostly eat, talk, and sleep. A human being is one of many types. They are the strangest of all prototypes, but you dare and try to give it a glance. You could be happy there by chance. So would you like to swing
This vacation is going to be great.
Well, if Kyle doesn't get here soon, this vacation is going to be over.
Oh, stop complaining, Vino. You're just mad because we're not going where you want to go.
Hey, I just wanted to expose my niece to a little culture.
In Las Vegas?
Right. We'll go to Fish World. I just hope we don't get lost again like we always do.
I heard that. There's nothing to worry about. I got maps, charts, and a compass. There's no way we can get lost. I can't believe we're lost.
Yeah, me either.
You know, this place sure looks familiar. It's like I've been here before.
Okay, Shirley MacLaine, where are we?
Hey, look, there's a sign. Real authentic Western town. That sounds like fun.
I wonder if they have a real authentic men's room.
Seems a little quiet, doesn't it?
Maybe they're closed for renovations.
Now I know why this place seems so familiar. I did one of my most exciting westerns here. Fistful of Fingers.
Exciting? That was the wimpiest Western I ever saw. Who ever heard of a cowboy with a horse named Myron?
Myron was a great horse. Remember the scene where I came galloping into town, guns blazing, and lassoed the bad guys?
But you used a stuntman for that, right?
Did not. Okay, originally I had a stuntman until I found him doing stunts with my girlfriend. And from then on, I did my own stunts, and everybody was a lot happier.
Except your girlfriend. Who are you kidding, Kyle? There's no way you could have done those stunts yourself.
Did too. Well, you believe me, don't you, Donna?
Yes, you were very brave. Now maybe you can rescue us by finding someone here who knows where we are.
Well, I'll do my best, ma'am. But I reckon there isn't anyone within 30 miles of this here place.
You know, I've been in the counterfeiting business for over 20 years, and I've never seen anyone pull such a stupid, idiotic, lame-brained stunt.
But I did just what you told me, Artie. I put Jackson's picture on the $20 bills.
Andrew Jackson, not Michael Jackson.
Oh, I worked so hard to get his nose just right.
It's a good thing I did the 50s and 100s. You know, Norman, I'd fire you if you weren't married to my sister. And you're so good at getting things off the top shelf.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks, Artie. Setting up this operation in this old town was a stroke of genius, even if I have to say so myself. There's not a soul around for miles.
Except for those 4 people wandering through town.
Yeah, well, except for those, what?
Except for those 4 people.
I heard you the first time. And we got to get rid of them.
Yeah. Why don't we put on these cowboy hats and they'll think that we work here?
Boy, if we'd gone to Vegas right now, we could be watching Florence Henderson's musical Salute to Cooking Oil.
Hey, there's somebody.
Ooh, will you look at the size of that somebody? You better let me do the talking. I understand their lingo. Howdy, cowpokes. My partners and me, we were blazing a new trail until we got stampeded and headed off at the pass.
Huh?
We took a wrong turn and can't find our way back to the freeway.
Oh, well, you just drive back about 6 miles. Make a left, then a right, then another left. Got that?
Oh.
Wait a minute. I go back 6 miles. Then I
Not
make,
you. Not you. Them. See you later.
Adios.
As long as we came this far, couldn't we at least take the tour?
Oh, there aren't any tour guides.
No? Where are they?
They're on vacation.
Yeah, they went to Las Vegas to see Florence Henderson.
That's okay, guys. I'll show them around.
No. Look, that's okay. We'll give you the tour. Everybody, now you just get in here close together, nice and tight. There we are. And just walk this way. On your left is where General George Custer fought his biggest battle. Then if you...
I thought thought that was at the Little Bighorn.
Oh, yeah, it was. But a few days before, he held an exhibition battle.
Gee, I didn't know that.
You're a very smart little girl, aren't you? Tell me, what do you know about Wyatt Earp?
Nothing.
Nothing. On the right is where the great Wyatt Earp was killed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is about it.
Arrivederci.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you two guys supposed to reenact a famous showdown?
Oh, I forgot. Hey. Okay. Draw.
Bang! Gotcha!
No.
Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen?
Sure is. The big guy beat him by a mile.
So fast, I
Can
got.
we take a look in some of the buildings?
Oh, no. They're,
Infested with badgers.
Badgers?
Badgers.
Well, I think we've seen about enough. Thank you for a very interesting tour.
Au revoir.
Yes.
Au revoir.
Even that guy said that I gotcha. You know, Artie, it's not fair. I never get to win in that game. Every time.
Well, that certainly was fun. Where shall we go next? Death Valley? Black Hole of Calcutta?
How about a service station? The car won't start.
I knew this was going to be another disaster.
I'll go see if I can find a phone. Maybe we can call a tow truck.
Honey, take your Uncle Bino with you. I think it'll be safer.
For who?
For Kyle. I think your uncle's about to kill him.
Come on, Uncle Bino. Hello?
Anybody here?
Look at all this money.
Holy cow. Evie, these guys are counterfeiters. And not very good ones at that.
How can you tell?
Well, look, this one has a picture of Diana Ross on it.
That's Michael Jackson.
Whatever. We've got to get out of here and call the police, Evie. These guys are nothing but dirty, rotten crooks. Of course, some of my best friends are dirty, rotten crooks.
What are we going to do now, Uncle Bino?
Oh, well, don't panic. I know. Freeze time.
Good idea. My hands won't go together. Besides, I just remembered. Dad said if I were more than 100 miles away from the cube, my powers wouldn't work.
Is everyone comfy?
Hey, I thought this place was supposed to be condemned. Where are the badgers?
Badgers? We don't have to show you no stinking badgers.
What are we gonna do with them, Artie?
I guess we'll have to keep them. Now that you told them my name, why don't you give them my address, too?
The house in Glendale or the cabin at Arrowhead?
Go see what the other two are up to while I get the money ready. You never heard that.
Oh, no. This is what I was afraid of. This is awful.
What is it, the starter?
Oh, my shirt. I got grease stains on it. Any sign of Evie and Bino yet?
Oh, they've been gone an awfully long time. I think I'm going to go look for them.
Want me to go with you?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Kyle. I'm a grown woman. I can handle myself. Oh, it's a snake! Kyle, look out, look out!
Oh, thanks. This fan belt won't be biting anybody.
Mom!
Hey!
Back here!
Oh, my gosh, what happened to you two?
Oh, we got caught cheating at musical chairs. What does it look like? We've been kidnapped.
The
two guys that took us on the tour are counterfeiters.
Yeah. Oh, well, don't panic. Stay calm. Everything's going to be fine. Mom will come up with a plan.
Hurry.
Oh, gosh.
Great plan, Mom.
Be nice. Nobody likes a fresh hostage.
Everyone ready for a one-way trip down an abandoned mine shaft?
Can I go first?
Don't tempt me.
Of course, you know you will never get away with this.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Because crime doesn't pay. Okay, maybe it pays a little. All right, what if you do get away with it? Then what? So you'll be able to live like kings, drive the best cars, wear the nicest clothes, have beautiful women throwing themselves at your feet. Will you really be happy?
Yeah.
And thanks. I almost forgot about the beautiful women.
Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, sure. I'm out there sweating over a hot engine, and you're in here playing cowboys and Indians.
I know. We need your help. Those tour guides turned out to be criminals.
Hey! I don't want to hear any more chatter.
Does that include teeth and knees?
To a phone and call the police.
There's no time. I'm gonna have to save you myself, like the old days.
Oh, Kyle, this isn't one of your old Western movies.
Yeah, it's one thing to be a hero in the movies, but this is real life. Now, just go.
They don't believe me. Well, I'll show them what a real hero is.
Everybody in the van.
You want the horse in the back, or you want him up front with us?
Not the horse, the people.
I can't believe this is the end. I'm never gonna get the chance to see my little girl grow up and get married.
I never got the chance to get my face slapped by a Las Vegas showgirl named Roxy.
I never got a chance to drive a car. Except that one time.
Well, I'm sure that...
What one time?
Nothing. Boy, people say the silliest things when they're in trouble, don't they?
Move it.
I wish I knew what happened to that other guy.
Look, forget him. I looked all over. And if I can't sniff him out, he's not within 100 miles of here. Yeah. All right, let's go.
To get out and check for you?
Would you mind?
Nobody goes anywhere. Now sit back and enjoy the ride.
I really thought Mayor Applegate would come through for us.
I swear, if we ever get out of this alive, I'd like to grab Kyle by the neck and give him a great big kiss.
What are we waiting for? Let's burn rubber.
Yes, they're right. Oh. Huh? Well, I don't have what it takes to be a hero anymore. Come on.
has the right of way, Artie? A van or a guy on a horse?
Don't know. Why?
Because there's a guy on a horse trying to pass us.
Hey, look, you guys, it's Kyle! 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 I don't mind, it's the police tonight!
Artie! He's sitting on us!
You guys are under arrest by Kyle Applegate, the mayor of Marlowe.
Look out! Look out! Look out!
You all right?
I think so.
Hey, they're getting away!
Oh, quick, hand them off with the pass.
Well, it sounded good to me.
Sounds good to me, too, Buckaroo. Come on, Myron.
Go get him, Cowboy Kyle!
Well, we did her again, Myron.
Myron?
The Myron? Would you make it out to my new pal, Norman?
Norman, will you think about what you're doing?
Right. Would you make it out to my new pals, Norman and Artie?
All right, let's move it out, you crooks. And Artie, if Norman trips, you're dead.
Thank you for your autograph. Bye, Myron.
Kyle, you were so brave. You saved our lives.
For nothing, ma'am.
This has been the best vacation ever.
Well, my work here is done. It's time I rode off into the sunset.
Kyle, the sunset's in that direction?
It has been a long time. Hi-yo, Myron! Away!
Nick Betting asked you to the sock hop? That's great.
I don't know. He's short and dumpy and puts M&Ms in his ears.
I'm sure he has his good points.
Those are his good points.
At least you have a date.
Chris still hasn't asked you?
Well, you know how he likes to take his time.
If he makes you wait much longer, you'll be going to the sock hop in support hose.
Oh, hi. My name's Elroy.
Who's that?
What's that would be more appropriate. His name's Elroy. He just transferred in.
You've already met him?
I spent 52 terrifying minutes with him in chemistry class. He knocked over one of the experiments and almost blew us into calculus.
Oh, thank you. Watch out for the ashtray. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll just make this the no smoking section.
He's coming over here.
Maybe he's gonna ask you to the sock hop.
Hi. My name's Elroy Tanner, but all my friends call me E.T.
Hi, Elroy Tanner.
Hey, I recognize you from chemistry class. Yeah, you were the one hiding under your desk reciting the Bible. Boy, it's so hard to find a quiet place to read nowadays, huh? Well, what's your name?
Gladys Schwartz.
Oh, what a lovely name.
She's kidding. Her real name's Lindsay Selkirk.
Yes, and this is Evie Garland, 17 Midvale Road, area code 408-555-4669.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Evie Garland, 17 Midvale. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me get you a napkin. I'll get some water.
No, that's okay. Look, Evie, Chris just came in. You want me to ask him to join us?
Hey, you don't have to ask. I'd love to join you. What a klutz.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, you want me to drive you home? Lena, would you please hold still?
Well, then watch it with those pins, will you? I want you to shorten my pants, not my leg.
Can't believe that Elroy.
We were lucky to escape with our lives.
Hey, hi, girls.
You're done. Who's Elroy?
This new kid we met at the Goody Goody.
He's the dork of all time.
Oh, come on, girls. You can't go on a first impression. You've only met the boy once. How do you know he's a dork?
Look what he did to my jacket.
Oh, that dork?
What was that you were saying about first impressions, Donna? Evie, you just have to accept that in this world, some people are dorks and klutzes.
Rubino, my pin!
Hey! On the other hand, accidents will happen.
Well, if Chris hasn't asked you to the sock hop yet, it's definitely time to drop a few hints. Look, there he is. Remember, hints.
Hello, girls.
Hi. Evie here was just saying how she was going to hop to the department store to buy some socks.
But I don't need any Oh, yeah. I was gonna hop to buy socks.
Perhaps afterwards you'll enjoy a delicious snack, like figs, apricots, or dates.
Why, yes, Lindsay. There's nothing I enjoy more than a good date. Especially after a hard day of hopping to buy socks.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
Yes?
I left my gym socks in my locker. If I don't bring them home soon, they'll be walking home on their own. Thanks for reminding me.
I think we were too subtle. Look, there's Elroy. You know what everyone's calling him? King Klutz. Yikes, he's waving. Don't wave back. It's social suicide.
Poor guy. I really feel sorry for him.
Yeah, so do I. But the guy's a walking disaster area. I'm getting out of here before he walks this way.
Bye.
See you later.
$10 for a Coke?
50 cents for the Coke. $9.50 for all the stuff you broke this week.
I don't have $10. Maybe I could wash dishes.
What dishes? You broke them all.
Here, I'll take care of it.
Oh, hey, I can't let you do that.
I can.
Well, gee, hey, thanks. I'll pay you back as soon as I break open my piggy bank.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, that's all right. I break it every day. Mind if I sit down?
Oh, gee. I got a lot of homework to do. You know, French, algebra, gym.
That's all right. I understand.
On second thought, please do.
Hey, this is great. I've never had enough friends to sit at a booth before.
Really? How interesting. Can you pass me the salt, please?
Oh, here. Allow me. What's the use? I'm hopeless. You know what the other kids call me?
Nobody pays attention to that childish nonsense.
They call me Count Klutz.
King Klutz.
Well, you sure are beautiful. I've never seen such pretty eyes. Why, they're as blue as the water in a Tidy Bowl commercial.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're even talking to me. Most girls avoid me like the plague. Would you believe I've never even had a date?
Yes.
Don't be silly. I'm sure there are a lot of girls that would like to go out with you.
Yeah, would you go out with a guy like me?
Sure.
When? Hey, how about Friday to the sock hop?
Oh,
That's all right. I knew it. You wouldn't be caught dead with a guy like me.
I'd love to.
Oh, wow! I've got a date with Evie Garland! I'll pick you up Friday at 7.
Evie, I forgot something really important.
What, your gym shorts?
No. The sock hop this Friday. You wanna go?
I'm sorry, but Elroy asked me first.
King Klutz? You're going out with King Klutz.
What?
I don't believe it.
Me neither.
Come on, Evie. Elroy will be here soon.
I'll be right down.
I'm really proud of her. A lot of girls might have been embarrassed about a date like this, but not my Evie. Whatever she does with dignity, pride, and her head held high.
Okay, I'm ready.
For what? Friday the 13th, part 12?
What is with the hockey mask?
Well, I've been feeling a cold coming on, and I didn't want to spread any germs. Achoo! 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 Achoo!
Evie.
All right. It's just that I don't want anyone to see me with Elroy.
Oh, honey. You can't go to a dance wearing a hockey mask and a trench coat.
Oh, Mom, when everyone sees me with Elroy tonight, I'm gonna be a laughingstock. This is gonna be the worst night of my life.
Hi, honey. All ready for your big date?
I guess so.
You guess, don't you know?
Well, it's just that my date's a little on the nerdy side.
Oh, I bet he's not that bad. What's his name?
Elroy. Dad, are you laughing?
Of course not. It would be pretty thoughtless of me to laugh at someone just because their name is Elroy.
Troy.
Seriously. You have a saying on your planet that I always liked. Don't judge a book by its cover. Unless the book is named Elroy.
Goodbye, sweetheart. He's here.
Mom, If you really love me, you tell him I died.
Oh, Evie, give him a fair chance. All those accidents that happened the other day are probably just a coincidence. I'll bet he doesn't have one clumsy moment all night.
I had a little problem with the door knocker.
Well, that's all right. I've been meaning to take that down and give it a good cleaning anyway. I'm Evie's mom.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Come in.
Hey, Evie.
Hi, Elroy.
Hi there, Elroy. I'm Evie's Uncle Beano.
Oh, hi. Pleased to meet you. Wow, it's the first time that's ever happened.
Really?
Yeah, things usually get stuck on my other foot.
Well, let me give you a hand with your foot there.
Elroy, why don't you have a seat? Oh.
Thank you. Hey. Oh, you have a lovely home here, Mrs. Carter.
Oh, no. Yes, we did.
Hey, what a neat candy dish.
Oh, no.
Well, I guess we better get going, huh, Evie?
Already? Couldn't we wait a little, say, 5-6 hours?
Oh, no way. Hey, the dance starts at 8 o'clock, and I can't wait to trip the light fantastic. Come on.
I think trip is the key word here.
Ooh, hey, great dance, huh, Evie? Evie? Hey, what are you doing up in that tree? Hey, come on, you're missing all the fun. Here, let me take your coat. Oh, boy, that corsage sure looks pretty. I picked it myself.
Thanks. I've never had a corsage made of carrots before.
Huh. I'll go hang up your coat.
Maybe nobody will notice me.
Hey, Evie! So you went through with it. Gosh, Evie, I really admire you. And I want you to know I will always talk to you, even though nobody else will.
Hey, come on, Evie. Let's baggy.
Let's boogie.
Hey, you got it.
Look on the bright side. At least Chris isn't here to witness you in your hour of deepest humiliation.
Hey, Evie!
That's it. I've had it. I'm out of here. I'm sorry, Elroy. But I got a reputation to think of. I mean, look at you. Broken glasses, 2 left feet. Poor thing. How can I walk out on a guy with 2 left feet? I'll show you how like this. I'm sorry, Elroy. I don't want to hurt you. But I can't make a fool out of myself any longer.
Hey, look at King Klutz dancing all by himself.
Maybe I can make a fool out of myself 10 minutes longer.
Oh, hey, Evie. Where'd you go?
Oh, I went outside for a breath of fresh air. You're such a hot dancer, I had to cool off.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Hey, that's a neat step. Look, everybody, it's the Elroy.
Hey, that was great. Well, you're the best girl I've ever danced with. Also the only girl.
Thanks, E.T.
E.T.?
That's what your friends call you, don't they?
Great moves, Elroy. Hey, thanks. Oh. Hey, how come you weren't dancing?
Oh, actually, I don't have a date.
You? Mr. Cool?
Yeah, well, I wasn't so cool. In fact, I was a jerk. Oh, but I learned a very important lesson from you.
Me? Mr. Lukewarm?
Yeah, I learned that if you want to go out with someone you really care about, you better ask early. I mean, I waited so long to ask Evie to the dance. She beat me to it.
Oh, wait a second. You could have gone out with this great-looking, popular guy. And instead, you're here with me? Well, in a situation like this, I guess there's only one thing I can do. Enjoy it while it lasts. Come on.
Oh, Mom, you should have been there. We danced and talked all night.
What about?
Everything. It's hard to explain, but it was like we were on the same wavelength.
I felt the same way when I met your father. Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Mom. What are you doing?
Falling. Thank you. Thanks, Evie. See, I told you things usually get stuck on my other foot.
What are you doing here?
I came to say goodbye.
What do you mean, goodbye?
I have to leave. When I got back from the dance, there was a message waiting for my parents.
You don't live with your parents?
No, they're back home, but they like me to travel around a lot. They want me to see how different people live.
Like a foreign exchange program?
Sort of. You know, usually I don't mind moving around, but this time it's different. I never had a friend like you before. I'm really gonna miss you.
When are you leaving?
Tonight. Right now. I'm late already.
Oh, Elroy, I'm gonna miss you too. I wish you could stay.
You know, when I get back to my planet, I'm gonna tell everybody how nice Earthlings are.
Planet? Earthlings? What are you talking about?
Look, I gotta go. My mom's expecting me. I'm never gonna forget you, Evie. Tonight was the best night of my whole life. Bye, Evie.
Wait, let me get your new address. Where did he go? Could he really be an alien? Nah. Well, maybe. To the sweetest girl in the universe. Love, E.T. Oh, Elroy. E.T.?
Hi, Mom, I'm home. Hi, honey. Be careful, I just waxed the floor. Welcome home, Elroy.
Thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you.
Okay, so I'll see you later, huh? I'll give you a call.